Hello everyone. In last lectures I started game theory. In game theory we have studied principle of dominance and Minimax Maximin principle, algebraic method, and now we will see graphical method. Graphical method and algebraic method especially for mixed strategy game. Mixed strategy game means when there is no saddle point. So today we will see graphical method. So we have one problem associated with graphical method, and in this problem we have two players A and B. Player A has two strategies and player B has three strategies B1, B2, B3, and their profit and losses are given in the following payoff matrix, and we need to find value of game and proportion of strategies. So first we will see when we can apply graphical method. So graphical method we can apply when we have case of two rows or multiple columns. We can say this as 2 into m or 2 into n, or if we have two columns and multiple rows, so we can apply graphical method. So there must be two rows or two columns for graphical method. M number of rows or m number of column doesn't matter. Just like in this case, you will see there are two rows. There are two rows and three columns. So as there are two rows, so we can apply graphical method. If there are two columns, 3 rows, 2 columns, or 4 rows, 2 columns, then we can apply graphical method. Now, in this case, we will find proportion and value of game. So first we will decide proportion for player A for two rows, two variables. We will decide proportion. First proportion is considered as P1 and second proportion is considered as P2. And now this proportion P2 equals to 1 minus P1 because total probability is 1, P1 plus P2 is equal to 1. So we can write this P2 is equal to 1 minus P1. So in this case we have two strategies for A. So for these two strategies we will prepare expected payoff. Expected payoff means with combination of P1 and P2. And these are greater. Player B's strategies are greater. So we will create pure strategies for greater strategies. So first strategy V1. First strategy is this one B1 for player B, and this is with combination of A1 and A2. So proportion for A1 is P1, so we will write this as 8 into P1. So this is 8 into P1 plus this quantity into P2. So this is minus 2 into P2. So this is for B1 strategy with respect to A1 and A2 strategy of player A. And for second one we will write this combination. This means 4 into P1 minus 1 into P2. So this next is 4 into P1 minus 1 into P2. And the third strategy B3, and this combination is minus 2P1. This is minus 2P1 plus 3P2. And we can replace all these P2 by P1. So we can write this as 8P1 minus 2 into 1 minus P1. On solving this, you will see this as 8P1 plus 2P1. So this becomes 6P1. This is 6P1 minus 2. And second strategy, if we replace this P2 by 1 minus P1. So this is 4P1 minus 1 into 1 minus P1. So this quantity become 4P1 plus P1. So this become 5P1. This quantity is 4P1 minus minus plus. This become 4P1 and this minus 1 into 1 is minus 1. And the third strategy is minus 2P1 plus 3, 1 minus P1. So we can write this as minus 2P1 and this minus 3P1. So this become minus 5P1 and plus 3. This is plus 3. Now we will draw graph. So as we have two strategies for player A, so we will draw two vertical bars, vertical number lines A1 and A2, and the minimum value in this structure is minus 2 and maximum value is 8. So we need to create at least from minus 2 to 8 both, but we have taken from minus 4 to 9, doesn't matter. Now we will draw these strategies, this B1 strategies on A1 and A2. So for A1, value of B1 is 8. So on A1, value of B1 is 8. So we will mark at this location 8. And for A2, this is minus 2. So we will mark at this minus 2. And now we will match these points. This 8 and minus 2. And we will write the name of this strategy as B1. Now second strategy, we are using green color, 4 and minus 1. 4 is for A1, so this location. And second location for A2 is minus 1, this means this location. Now we will match these points. So this is minus 1 and this location is 4. And the name of this second strategy is B2. Now the third, minus 2 and 3. So this location is minus 2 and this second A2 is 3. So this second location is this 3. Now again we will match. So on matching this is strategy B3. So this is the construction of graph. Now the main thing is value of gain. So criteria for selection of value of gain, criteria is this one. If we have two rows case, then we will find upper value of lower bound, that is Maximin, and we have two column case, then we will find lower value of upper bound, that is Minimax. So now we will see what is this lower bound and upper bound. So upper bound is this open area. This open area is considered as upper bound. This is known as upper bound, UB. And lower bound is this open area. This open area is considered as lower bound. And we will not consider this black line because this line is for 0, 0, center line. So this is the open area, lower open area. And we need to find, as this is two rows case, so we need to find upper value of lower bound. This means upper value of this open bound. So there are some points in this open area. First corner point is this. Second corner point of this, we will not consider this point because this is matching line, center line. And another one is this one and another one is this one. Now this is the most or highly peaked point, we can say. So this location from the 0 line. This location from the 0 line is considered as point of value of gain. Now from this location we can identify location of value of gain. This is approximately 1. This is the location of intersection. This is approximately 1. As we don't have exactly graph, so we can't say exactly this is 1 or not. But we can identify we can identify this value easily. We can calculate this value easily, and this is the location of value of game. This is value of game. This one is considered as value of game. Now, how will you identify this is correct or not, or exact value of game? So we will see this point is the intersection of this blue line and intersection of this green line. This means this is the intersection of this B2 strategy and this B3 strategy. So we will equate this B2 and B3. So now we will equate this B2 equals to B3 to find probability and exact value of game. So B2 equals to B3. So B2 is this one, this quantity is B2 and this quantity is B1. So now we will put this B2 is equal to 5 P1 minus 1 and this quantity is minus 5 P1 plus 3. Now we will solve this and we will find value of P1. So this is 10 P1, we will take this 5 P1 this side, so this become 10 P1 and this minus 1 in this side, this become 4. So this P1 is equal to 4 upon 10, that is 0.4. With the help of this, we can find P2 also. So P2 is equal to as 1 minus P1. So we can find 1 minus 0.4. So value of this is 0.6. And now we need to identify exact value of game. So to find exact value of game, we will put value of P1 either in this 5P1 minus 1 or in this minus 5P1 plus 3, then you will get same value of game. So we are trying to put in this in B2. So B2 is equal to 5P1 minus 1. So we can put 5 into P1. P1 is 0.4 minus 1. So you will see this 5 4s are 20, that is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. So this is the value of game. Or we have one more choice, or we can find by using B3 also. So B3 is equal to minus 5P1 plus 3. So this is minus 5 into P1 is 0.4 plus 3. So this is minus 2 plus 3 and your value of game is 1. So from both you are getting same value of game, that is 1. So this is verified answer, verified value of game. So now we have proportion for this P1 is 0.4 and for this 0.6. This means if they play this game 100 times, then player A will follow A1 strategy 40% times. This means out of 100, 40 times, and this A2 strategy 60 times. Now we need to decide proportion for player B. So as we are opting strategy B2 and B3, not B1. So we will not decide proportion for this B1. We will decide proportion for B2 and B3. This is considered as Q1 and this second is considered as Q2. Now we need to find Q1 and Q2. So for Q1 and Q2 we will prepare equations. This is 4Q1 minus 2Q2. So equation to find B's optimal strategy. B's strategy. B's strategy first is B1. For B1, sorry, not B1, this is B2 and B3. So first we will prepare equation for A1. For A1, 4 into Q1 minus 2 into Q2. So for A1, For A1, this strategy is 4 into Q1 minus 2 into Q2. And for A2 combination, we will write this minus 1 into Q1, this 3 into Q2, minus 1 Q1, 3 into Q2. So minus 1 Q1 plus 3 into Q2. Now we will equate these strategies. Now on, and we can replace this Q2 by 1 minus Q1 also. So I am replacing this also. So this equals to 4Q1 minus 2 into 1 minus Q1. And this can be written as minus 1 into Q1 plus 3 into 1 minus Q1. So this equals to 4Q1 minus minus plus, so this is 6Q1 minus 2, and second is minus Q1, and this is minus 3Q1, so this is minus 4Q1 plus 3. And now we will equate these two equations to find value of A1 and A2. Now P1, we need to find Q1 and Q2. So we are equating these equation A1 and A2. So this is 6Q1 minus 2 equals to minus 4Q1 plus 3. So this side, this is 10Q1, and this minus 2 this side, this become 5. So Q1 equals to 5 upon 10, that is 0.5, 0.2. This is 5 upon, sorry, this is 0.5, or we can write 1 upon 2. This is 1 upon 2, and Q2 equals to 1 minus Q1, that is 1 minus 1 upon 2. So this is 1 upon 2. Now we will write final answer. So this strategy is 1 upon 2, and this strategy is 1 upon 2. Now we will write final answer. So for final answer, first we will write A's optimal strategy. So A's optimal strategy, two strategies are there, and proportion for this is P1 and P2, and their weightage A equals to 0 for P1, this is 0.4, and for P2 this is 0.6. And B's optimal strategy, B's optimal strategy is B, and there are 3 strategies, but we are not opting first one, that's why this is 0. Second is Q1 and third is Q2, and their proportion B, first is 0, second is 1 upon 2, that is 0.5, and third this is 0.5. And value of game, is 1. So this is the complete answer for this game theory question. So overall conclusion of this solution is what? Player A will adopt A1 strategy 40%, and A2 strategy 60% if they are playing 100 times this game. So out of 100 times, A1 strategy followed by A is 40, and A2 strategy 60 times. And for player B, if they are playing 100 times, so 50% times this B2 strategy and 50% times this B3 strategy. This means out of 100, 50 times this B2, 50 times this B3, and no use of this B1 strategy. And overall value of game is 1, and this is plus 1. So the overall profit to player A, because plus symbol represent profit to player A and negative symbol represent profit to player B. So I hope you understand this concept with two rows case. In next case, I will explain two column case of graphical method. So please like this video and subscribe my channel Ganit Coach. Have a nice day. Thank you.